What's going on, everyone? It's a Great White Stoke coming at you from the Great West Coast. Wondering why Toyota gets such a great reputation. I'm starting to think Toyota is overrated. So, pal, your thoughts? But going forward, I had to experience some death recently. Our two old family dogs, they were 16 and 13. They died within a day of each other. Very quick slide into morbidity. And a couple weeks ago, a friend of mine, an old friend that I had recently made contact with, we were planning on getting our families together, she took her own life. And I think part of the grieving process that happens is that death really clarifies what's important. What's really important. And the current national and global issues that we are dealing with are not important. In fact, dare I say, they're bullshit, and it needs to get nipped in the bud. What matters most? Your health, your family's health, food in the fridge, not rubbing two quarters together, waiting to get paid. And this is where the majority of Americans are. Now, some of you listening may not have that going on. But for the majority of people out there, you make a few phone calls, you hear this, waiting to get paid. And for what we're having to endure socially, economically, nationally, politically, environmentally, the payoff isn't worth it. We're dealing with sociopaths and psychopaths across the entire breadth and width of every organization, every corporation, every NGO, nonprofit, city, municipality, state organization. The sociopaths and the psychopaths are in charge, and they are stroking themselves watching you suffer. They get off putting weirdos in the public schools so they can gender confuse boys and girls. In fact, a study was done on people who are doing the whole transformation thing. And literally, like, damn near 90% of the people that are engaging in that behavior suffer from narcissistic personality disorder of some derivation. Right? And these people are more than happy to help your daughter cut off her tits and remove her, do a hysterectomy, remove her uterus. And they're more than happy to have your son cut his balls and dick off and then put some lumps on his chest. They're more than happy. And they don't care whether or not post-transformation you hang yourself. You know why? Because they're stroking themselves off to that. We need to start getting down to the real nitty-gritty and accept some things. One, the panopticon is here. The panopticon is here. You're being watched, you're being tracked. And if you think you aren't, you're a fool. They know what you're doing, they know what you're thinking, right? They know it. Secondly, we live in a narcissistically abusive system, and these piece of shits that are in charge, they don't give a shit whether you like them, and they don't give a shit if you hate them. They only care that you just toe the fucking line and are scared, too scared to get out of line to do anything. The only thing these people fear is for you to check out and to stop ignoring them. And dare I say, draw a line in the sand that they don't see. Because the people that are in charge should not be in charge strictly on the premise that they are not our betters. And I've said this countless times in videos. I demand leaders that are, one, physically better looking than me, verifiably better looking than me, verifiably in better shape, verifiably smarter than me, right? Verifiably so much more than me. I reject some fat lesbo trucking around like she's some dude thinking that she gets to have agency over me. The only thing these people are going to understand is cold, hard violence. And if you think, old man, that you're just gonna pass away into the night in your warm bed and just leave it for your children, who you have not prepared for, you don't even broach the subject with, you're out of your mind. You're worthless. This needs to happen now. Americans are armed up. They're armed to the teeth. And yet we allow pedophiles to be in office. We allow people like Karen Bass in Los Angeles just to let homes burn down and receive no consequence other than an election. And if elections were really real, so pal, I don't think we'd fucking be here. I think we are here because modern suburban men have grown fucking weak and they're afraid to get fucking violent. That's the only thing these cocksuckers will understand, is fucking saying, sure, come fucking meet me. And it's worked before. The Pearl family standoff in Texas. Look it up. Look what happens. Oh, sure. Yeah, they might fucking send a whole crew of FBI agents and that Japanese sharpshooter to come and take your wife out and your children out like they did in Ruby Ridge. But that's just one crew going after a family way up in the hills, isolated. What happens when you have an entire fucking mountain of people who are like, come fucking get some? Where the fuck are our no-go zones? Because I see them all the time with regards to the fucking Hmong gangs and the narco gangs up here. There are areas in Chico, California, you can't even drive a fucking ambulance into without getting escorted by police because the gang activity is so goddamn harsh. You've got areas in California where the no-go zones are so bad, police won't go unless they're fucking numbers fucking deep. Right? And you know what the limp-wristed thing about it is? Heritage Americans and taxpayers are paying for both sides. You think these narcos are paying for their health care and their children's health care and their children's school? Fuck no. Americans are picking up the bill for all of their offspring, for all of their abuelas and tias and tios to get free fucking health care while you get a bill. Fuck that. Fuck that. I just want to know, when is enough enough? And I think maybe people in the caveman circle and heritage Americans at large need to have that real frank discussion in the mirror. What's it gonna take when it gets to your doorstep and you can't do anything? Just like you said, Backwoods. What's it gonna take? What's the fucking red line? right? As far as I'm concerned, this whole tranny issue is low-hanging fucking fruit. I don't care. You want to cut your dick off? Go for it. You want to remove your uterus? Fucking do it. Cut your tits off. That's great. We're your ideology is going to die out with you. The psychopaths and the sociopaths, they're born fucking every day and they need to get nipped in the fucking bud. And all of their little hangers-on need to get fucking thrown up on the lamppost, and maybe their fucking families. The culling needs to fucking happen. And farmers cull every fucking year. They fallow fields every fucking year. And they still get that government handout. I'm thinking, quite possibly, maybe, if Heritage Americans just started getting fucking surly, right, and started packing heat regardless, and just started flagrantly having an open revulsion to these fucking people that want to say that they're your leaders, and just flagrantly breaking the fucking law. You want the fucking sword? Come take it from me, bitch. That's all I got. But then again, things have been made clear by recent deaths that I experienced. And frankly, I don't want to leave this shit for my fucking boys. I want to feel the joy of pressing down on their fucking neck with my boot and watching them beg and grasp for air and suffocating them. I want that fucking pleasure. Because I'm over this shit. I don't want to go into a ground and leave this shit for my children. I'd rather fucking die on my feet than live on my knees. What about you? Or is the Amazon Prime Costco membership, air-conditioned suburban lifestyle with the 117 channels of bullshit fucking really worth it? Is it really fucking worth it? Like, no one's gonna go into the fucking history books these days sitting on ass and watching this shit go fucking past them. That's all I got. I hope you guys are well. The birds are chirping, the sun is shining. I'm healthy. My children are healthy. We have food in the fridge. Hitting new highs on my pull-ups and chin-ups. So, yeah. Take it for what it's worth. Hugs and kisses, everyone. Be well.